Warning, the following contains content intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, peeps? Welcome back to another Before Episode Chat with me, your host, Zod19. We're gonna get started, see how far we can get. We're starting to approach the end of this particular patch, and we'll be moving on to the next patch sooner rather than later. Which hopefully will bring us in even closer to Ishgard. I can't remember if things start to pick up the pace, but I do know that there are some colossal and very, very long cutscenes coming up that are going to be very long and make these videos very long. So I want to get to these as soon as possible and maybe make them the start of the next episode. Who knows? But yeah, let's get moving. Let's get moving. Don't want to waste too much time. Oh, so hungry. Oh, what the heck is that? Dude, what armor is that? Snake Liege. Ah, it's the Snake Liege armor. That's freaking badass. Anyways, I'm hungry as hell. Hum nom nom. Hum nom nom. Delicious. Now where the hell am I going? Blacksmith's Guild. Alright. Picking up Taru's custom-made sledgehammer. Picking up the sledge. Was not what I thought this quest was going to be about. Thought it was going to be about me sledgehammering some dudes to death. Where am I? What am I doing? Right. Need to go to the aft castle. Been a while since we've been back in Limsa Laminsa. Oh man. Brings back good memories of killing things and running around doing shit jobs. Okay, yeah, there maybe not be good memories, but they're memories nonetheless. Good lord. Good load. Hey. What can I do for you, lad? If you're looking to sign up, Randwolf over there has run you through the initiation. No, I'm actually looking for a sledgehammer. You're here about a commission? Something weren't delivered? Now that is passing strange. Unless 'twere an ale-induced dream. I'm fairly certain Mr. Taru's tool was shipped off days ago. I'm not like to forget the forging of a sledge that needed flowers engraved on the head. Could be the porter met with an infortune on the road. If the blokes we employ in the town, then you'd find them south of the Octant, on one of them empty landings. Now, seeing as we've heard not from one way or the other, though, it'd be in mind to cast some doubt on their whole operation. What an unsettling business. Might need a pint or two to put it all behind me. Wow. Nope, wrong way. Okay, so where am I going? Oh, okay. Gotta run all over hell in creation to find this sledgehammer. I think the closest spot to that would be going to the Fisherman's Guild? Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know. We'll see soon enough, I guess. Kinda. Let's go around this way. Slowly, because, you know, my sprint isn't up again. I'm up, the sprint's not so much. Doo-doo-doo. Gonna find this sledgehammer and kill everybody with it. Prickly Porter. Yo, dude. I doubt your business practices. I think you're a pile of shit. And a lazy fucker.
A delivery from the Smitties to Mortona? How the bloody hell should I know? I just hold the crates. Hey, a moment. You said Mortona, eh? Me mate was meant to see a shipment up to Rev's Toll a while back, but took ill just before he was due to leave. Not to worry, I said. I'll take you there my very own. Ah, bugger it. Well, we bleeding busy, didn't we? And I figure someone come looking for their precious package didn't arrive any road. And here you are. The crate you want is in the back someplace, Martin. No, you can grab it yourself.
You know what? Fuck you. Box for Tataru. Good lord, this is at least 30 iron dildos worth of weight. What the hell? No wonder why the guy didn't try to move it. Gotta go back to Fallen Ben and Mordona. Go ahead and teleport. What? You want to know why I know what an iron dildo weighs? Ah, back in Mordona. Let's go in here. Hand over the sledgehammer to Fallen. Flamin. Hey.
Greetings, Kreed. Tataru made mention of a missing delivery. Were you able to coax her commission from the Blacksmith's Guild?
Box for Tataru. This box is so heavy you doubt the little Tataru will be able to carry it around herself. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Wonderful. I shall keep it here with me until Tataru returns from her mining expedition. She is not one to approach matters by half, is she? The Rising Stones couldn't ask for a more able administrator. Still, I am somewhat worried for her well-being. I realize Tataru means to mine and not more, but even the outskirts of Revenant's Toll are not free of prowling dangers. Would you mind tracking down our industrious Lalavel and see what she has come to no harm? As far as I'm aware, Tataru intended to start digging in the hills near the Tangle. I may have to call out for her attention.
Tataru can be found mining northeast of the Tangle. First, make your way to the destination marker. With the chat mode and say, use your keyboard, or the software keyboard, to enter a phrase that contains the name Tataru to attract the receptionist's attention.
No!
Alright. Let's hop on Frostwyrm and run over here. How did that hurt? Good lord. It's like this Chocobo has chicken legs for legs. Oh wait.
Aha!
Okay. Tataru, you cunt! Where you at?
Breaking rocks and splitting stone, I'll raise a fortune on my own. Delving deep for precious ore, I'll take a rest and dig some more.
This looks like the start to some kind of kinky hentai. Oh no.
Toss aside the pebbles, toss aside the dirt, toss aside the scions who shirk their work. Phew! I think I'll call it a day. I'll make much better progress once Kreed brings back my sledgehammer. Yes, I'll make even more money to indulge a little. blood currant tarts for morning tea every single day. Huh? Was that someone calling my name?
Bow chicka wow wow chicka wow wow chicka bow chicka wow wow.
Ah!
Oh, god damn it!
Wow, she runs fast. Holy shit. Let's go rescue her from the tentacle hentai. What? It just says she's gonna be there it is. Okay. I was looking for the marble. I should have been looking for the purple mist.
The purple mist.
Malodorous marble. Oh yeah! Done. Wait for the mist to dissolve so I don't have to find another one. Hey, Tataru.
Great 12 above! I thought I'd eaten my last currant tart for a moment there. Thank you ever so much. I believe 'tis past time I return to the Rising Stones.
And then she runs off at lightning speed, so fast that she just vanishes mid-step. Damn. I'll just rost? Yes, I'll just rost Frostworm up here. And, not teleport, because that's a silly waste of money. Since I'm not that far away. Not that I have to worry about wasting money, I get a lot for, coming over here. And doing these little quests. Alright, Frostworm. Go about your business. In we go to the Rising Stones. There's Tataru. Looks like everyone's still doing what they were doing before. How you doing?
Kreed, I must thank you again. I received my commission from Valmin. The floral engraving is absolutely perfect. After nearly becoming dinner for a marble, though, I'm not so eager to head out back into the field. In any case, no more solo mining trips for me. I shall be sure to drag along one or two handy adventurer types to serve as bodyguards. I suppose I'll have to pay them, though. Well, no matter. That simply means I'll need to dig twice as hard.
Okay. What else you gotta say?
Guardians of Eorzea! Tataru would have you indulge the attention of your young admirers.
Strength, vitality, dexterity.
You've been an immeasurable help as always, Kreed, but could you perhaps spare a little more of your time? To put matters simply, the Doman children have been chattering about how you endlessly. 'Twould mean the world to them if they would see your hero again.
Hi. How you doing, Yozan?
Oh boy, oh boy.
Look, it's Mr. Kreed. He's back from his adventures.
Oh shit, kid, your balls dropped.
We heard you were off hunting primals, and that they're some of them strongest enemies you've ever faced. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too. So we've finally formed our own Doman Adventurers Guild to put all of the Domans. Oh, do you think you could train us today, Mr. Kreed? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals.
What's all this commotion then? Oh hey, it's Ori Boulder.
Mr. Boulder and Mr. Coliant, do you think you know what Kreed is back? So it would seem. Welcome home, Kreed. Your companion and I recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. I am known as Ori Boulder. and this bookish fellow is Lieutenant. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the young dolmens in the arts of combat. I told you, Mr. Boulder, we are not younglings anymore. We are adventurers. And we were just asking Mr. Kreed if he could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside him, don't you think? Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordona are still ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have a counter-proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Kreed? A demonstration of skills at arms, if you will.
Honestly, if I didn't know you any better, and I do, I'd say you were merely seeking to test yourself against a legend.
Ah ha 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 ha! Well, mayhaps I am. But what matters the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson?
Ah, that's true.
What say you, Kreed? Will you consent to spar with me?
Yeah, but don't cry like a little bitch when I kick your ass.
Hooray! We're to have a tournament. Come on, everyone, we must prepare our gear for an outing.
Wow, I'm not okay with that kid's balls having dropped. His voice is really hard to do. Damn. Do try not to disappoint them, huh?
Have faith, Covenant. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make this a worthy contest. The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout.
Okay. Alright. Let's run out here. Let's battle the exercise obsessed Ori Boulder to teach the little kids not to fuck with me. Because such would be silly. You don't piss off the man that kills gods for fun. No, you don't. No, you don't. Alright. Ah, here we are. And it's an instance fight, too. Nice. Alright, Ori Boulder, let's do this.
'Twas good of you to agree to this, Kreed. I trust you are ready to begin.
Yeah. Yep. I'm so ready.
People call me Freddy.
Are you ready for Freddy?
Very well. Let's not keep the younglings waiting any longer.
Ori, are you certain you wish to fight him alone? This is Kreed you face.
What better way to test my mettle? Pray, allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. Without Kreed to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today.
Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Alright, so I'm gonna have to end up fighting both of them. Oh god, I don't know who this is. Hello. You haven't begun yet, have you? Let's look over. Oh, it's Ida!
Hello! You haven't begun yet, have you?
What, Ida? What? Who are all these people?
It's the Scions. Tancred, too.
When I heard that you were having a sparring match, I told everyone I could. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on.
Yes, and there are still more to come. When I mentioned Kreed's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own popularity seems but a sickly shade in comparison. You'd best claim victory, bringer of light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. Oh, don't worry. My reputation will inflate just like my ego. Hard and fast. Oh, yeah.
Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easy. He's a master swordsman.
Oh, good lord.
You can win, Mr. Boulder.
We shall see. On your guard.
Alright, man. A gladiator fighting a warrior. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I gotta pop Defiance. Ah, you actually don't hit that hard, man. Oh, dodge. Ah, I missed. Did the wrong button combo.
Vengeance.
Oh. Is it over?
Ugh, such power. The tails barely do you justice.
Mr. Boulder won't lose, will he? It's not over yet. It can't be.
Aye, the children have the right of it. 'Tis time I joined the fray. Alright. He's a thaumaturge. Do I have to beat just Ori Boulder, or can I guess. Up, down he goes.
Oh no, he looks hurt.
Mr. Kreed is so strong, but you can't give up.
Uh-oh. Pretty sure he popped, like, invincibility there. Sorry, Continent, you will have to, fall.
I must admit defeat. 'Twas an honor to battle you.
Yeah, he's still invincible. Oh, no, he's not. It was just Shield Oath. Never mind.
I have never faced such strength, but let us continue.
Ah, seriously? There we go. Had to wait for his sanctuary to run out. Aw, I couldn't finish it off with the Storm's Eye. Oh well. You did good, Ori Boulder. You lasted at least 2 minutes. That's more than I can say for most monsters I fight.
You have bested me. I yield.
Told you I'd kick your ass.
That was incredible. You'll beat him both at the same time.
Yes, yes. Stroke my ego.
We knew you wouldn't lose, Kreed. None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea.
Now I see why I must send you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I ever attempt to do the same.
What, send me to fight the primals? Huh. It figures it would zoom in on the warrior. Ah. Impressive as always, Kreed. 'Tis ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial prowess. I know, right? And judging by the smiles on their many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea. Yes, that is a most fitting title. Do you recall when we first met? 'Twas at the memorial service for the Battle of Cartanau. Yeah, you wouldn't fucking shut up then, and you won't fucking shut up now. At that time, I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abound, and yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius, and the order he proposed to enforce. Legatus' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned this realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, and the nations too self-involved and unstable. "'Twas you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible." "Ah, you know me, working miracles all the time." "'Twas you who taught me through countless acts of bravery that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people, that suffer blow after terrible blow, only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish, a wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. I, too, will endeavor to take up the mantle of Guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the Scions of the Seventh Dawn alone. What do you mean? No, what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Ascians is a new, expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stone. All right, whatever you say. You weird little guy. Seems like Ori Boulder finally recovered from his wounds. I went easy on him, but, you know, me going easy is like, instead of using a sledgehammer to crush an ant, you use a blacksmithing hammer to crush an ant. Let's hop on Frostwyrm and jog on over.
Whee!
What was that I just ran out of? Among Giants. Huh. Back into the Rising Stones we go. They're having a grand old time. Tataru's doing paperwork. Falmin's once again teaching Higuri how to be a bartender. Dilware's talking to what seems like a very depressed Doman. Wonder what they're talking about. Hosen's having a conversation with Coltonant. And Ori Boulder's over there once again teaching the young ones the benefits of doing air squats every day, every moment. Ancient Solar. Oh good, we're not alone this time. Alpha Node's in here hanging out with Minfilia. How you doing? Thank you for coming, Kreed. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organization. A group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. Are you talking about ruling the world? Let's take Vitality. Because that's not a good idea. Just saying. I'm just saying. Recruiting the realm. Alphino wishes to request your assistance for his new endeavor. Okay. Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th Astral Era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become the source of endless debate. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus have I been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to achieve eventually, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation accorded to the Scions. 'Tis my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the antecedent. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what we can achieve. With this new company under the Scion's command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goals of my proposed organization and those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I move forward with establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning Grand Company, it is yet necessary that I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval, a tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members, while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. Okay, I guess. Thank you. 'Tis reassuring indeed to know that the bringer of light and his discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. I don't know about that, man. Our first destination will be Limsa Laminsa. Let us rendezvous at the Bulwark Hall. Okay, I guess. Like, I understand where you're coming from, wanting to expand the power of the Scions to do, to respond to more things, but something doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right at all. Feels like we're just asking for trouble. Oh well, let's get this over with. Hey, off now. How you doing? Ah, there you are. I am ready to ascend to the bridge and speak with the Admiral Brofiswin? Oh god, can't pronounce her name. While the Admiral and I are finalizing promissory boundaries and signing parchments, I would have you begin the recruitment process in earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. As for potential members, 'tis of no matter should they already be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it, and you needn't range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter that we might prepare for the next leg of our journey. Okay. Although honestly, if I went out to where the pirates are, struggling to be farmers, I'm sure that I would find plenty of people being like, yeah, I'll totally throw down a hoe to pick up a sword again. Oh, I'll totally throw away my lumber axe to pull out my butchering axe. Butchering, yes. Yes. I think the one I'm looking for is in the Marauders Guild. Let's see. Ah, no, it's over here. I just looked back on the off chance that he would be up here.
How you doing, Carvalin? An organization with the freedom to operate with territorial impunity. I must say your proposal intrigues me. But the Krakens well know that there's a time to act and a time to watch, and I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category. Ah. He doesn't want to join until the company has proven that it can function. That makes sense. But you gotta find people that are willing to take that leap. If 10 out of 10 people you talk to say that they're gonna wait to see if the organization works, then you don't have an organization at all, and thus their waiting is what destroyed it. How you doing, Raynor? Master Alphanod's new organization. Yes, I had heard the formation of his trial company was in the offing. 'Tis with regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of Limsa Lominsa must needs receive my full attention. You see, that's a reason that I can accept right there. He can't do it because he has an obligation to the city. He's basically like the chief of police, so it'd be a terrible idea to pull him out of his job to, you know, try to protect the realm itself rather than just one city's people. You don't ask a chief of police to be a soldier on the battlefield. While both are honorable professions, one is slightly more personal, I think. Or how do I want to say this? I don't know. They're both of equal value to me. I feel that him dropping one for the other would just be... Wow, the music changed suddenly. Okay. Startled me there. Right out of my thought process. Which is good, because I wasn't really going anywhere. I was kind of running in circles with my words.
With my wordsicles.
Are you down here? Aha! Why am I asking the guild master of the Armorsmiths Guild? The hell you doing? Nanza!
A precursor to the United Eorzean Grand Company. Huh. Well, I do admire the scope of your ambition. The responsibilities here at Naldix and Vimilius keeps me close to the forge. I have not the time to be tripsing here, there, and yon across the realm. Should you require my skills as an armorer, though, I might be willing to accept some special conditions.
That works for me. I don't mind that. Not at all. Why is the thing still over here? Is there somebody I'm missing? Okay. Would they be over there? Or maybe... yeah. Maybe over here. Where all the pirates hang out. Wow. The missing member. Hey, how's it going? Want to join a grand company? Kick some ass?
Eh? Who the bloody hells do you think you're even talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate, not some sodden knight in shining plate. If you're looking for a self-righteous fop, try knocking on that dandy Carvalan's door.
I already tried that. Alright. What's way over there? The anchor yard. Okay. No, I can't sprint. Damn it.
Whee!
Jump. And hop again. Down we go. Do 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 do. I love how my magical map just tells me where people are. Hello? Real. Why do I recognize that name? Real. Oh, it's the Titan guy. Hey, man. Well, if it isn't Kreed, I'd not venture... I'd not forget a venturer brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut into Titan's bedchamber. You remember old Riol, don't you?
Hell yeah.
Formerly of the Company of Heroes, 3 whistles at the Bronze Lake. Aye, if it ain't often I drag me arse out of Limsa for a drink, but I'm right glad I did. How fare ye these days? You're looking to put together a new crew? Top-tier work? Ah! Sounds like a right lark it does. Alrighty, lad, count me in. The heroes may have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into me grave just yet.
Awesome.
Sweet! 4 no's and a yes. Works out for me.
Alright, now I go back to Alphino in the airship landing. Okay. Let's sprint. Oh, hey, you can see the Aetheryte Plaza from here. Cool. As you should be able to. Let's run on over, use the aft castle, teleport to get to the Aetheryte, the airship landing. There we go. I'll get the word right eventually. And, talk to Alphino. And run on over to, the next place. Da-da, airship landing. There we go. Ah, there he is. Hey. Kreed, your recruiting went well, I trust. I am curious as to how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of Limsa Limensa. Ah, a member of the legendary Company of Heroes indicated his interest. Astonishing! I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. Few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I too was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the Elder Seedseer proceeds as smoothly. Pray continue on to Gridania at your own pace. I will await your arrival at Nafika's altar. Okay. There we go. Gridania, do not teleport for free. I swear, so pushy. I gotta get around to dropping off those tickets. Watch, it'll be like I'm level 60 something before I finally get around to it, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do this thing earlier. Okay, Nafika's altar is by the Conjurer's Guild. Probably standing right next to the silent conjurer who is not so silent. Or he could be standing off to the side, that's cool too. How you doing? My audience with the Elder Seedseer is due to commence momentarily. I would be grateful if you would once more see to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem the well of potential candidates has run dry, let us rendezvous at the airship ticket counter as before. Okay. There's 3 big spaces here. Okay. Let's go to the first small spot here, and then I'll run up to the big spot and then run over to the other small spot. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? It's Laurentis! It's this fucking traitorous bastard! Hey, you shit. You're still alive. Oh gods! Can it truly be you? By what fickle fortune must the first face I see upon my release be yours? Could it be you don't remember me? It is I, Laurentis, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler, and a regular patron at Buscaron's. Yes, now I remember. Well, of course you do! I was beginning to wonder if Kull had changed me more than I had realized. Not that I have any particular wish to be recognized after my shameful conduct. Oh, have you learned? Did you learn your lesson, dude? Huh. The less said of my past, the better, I suppose. And what of you, adventurer? What brings you to this part of Gridania? Oh, you know, recruiting for an army. Recruiting, eh? And what's your policy on reformed convicts? As the matter stands, the Wood Whalers have not more to do with me. This may be my second chance I was looking for. Revenant soul, you say? I shall leave at once. You shall not regret this, I promise you. I am a changed man. I highly doubt that. Fine. If you don't give somebody a second chance, you'll never know if that's really their true nature or if they have actually changed. So, for all those people out there wondering if they should give a second chance to somebody, well, there you go. That's my mindset on it. Give them a second chance or else you'll never know if that's their true nature. Elaine. Isudari. I remember your names, but I can't remember why. Way back, the second dungeon, Tamtara Deepcroft. These two were some of... No, not Tamtara Deepcroft. Sastasha. These were two of the people that were standing outside. Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember how I remember them, but that's cool. Or I don't know how I remember them, but that's cool. How you doing, Elaine?
Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let us return to the guild and rest your tormented back. Rest ere your tormented back gives up on you for good. I'm terribly sorry. We were just... Oh, Kreed, isn't it? It's been some time since our paths crossed outside of...
Copperbell Mines. There. It was one of the three, okay?
Why, you're barely more than a novice adventurer then, but look how far you've come. Mother Mione tells me 'twas you who felled the fearsome Black Wolf. And now you seek stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of your new order? Huh. Well, your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companion here would be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. This is the very thing I've spent my entire adventuring career working towards. I'll join your company just as soon as I've seen Illucindator safely home.
Okay, cool. That worked out a little easier than expected. Well, that's too... It's Nose. Oh, Nose! You're always in the back corner just not doing nothing. Yeah. That's 2 yeses from here. That's cool. Are you gonna be... Oh. What? Not this guy. Come on. Why would I even think of asking him? This guy caused so many people to die by being a cowardice dick. Hey, Ursendel.
You would offer this old man a place in your company of champions. I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young master, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain me, and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought upon this land.
Good, because I didn't actually really want you to say yes. I do not want anyone like you joining us. I don't even know why he was an option to ask. Good lord. Oh, here we are. Someone from the Lancers Guild? Kain Gulid? Hi.
Ah, it is not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited. And this company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise, but its duties appear less than focused. I must refuse your invitation until the time as your organization is more organized.
That's acceptable. I fully understand that. And I applaud you for having the breasticles to say that. Because, you know, she's a woman. You get the idea. Hey, Alphanote. Don't mind me, I just appeared right behind you like a frickin' badass. Or Batman. Or both.
What news, Kreed? For my part, the elder Seedseer was most amenable to our requirements.
A former wood whaler and a seasoned adventurer, our company will not lack for variety, that much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. Shall we strike into Ul'dah whilst the iron is hot? Let us meet at the Royal Promenade, and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. Okay. Steps of Nald. Would it be faster just to take the airship? It'd probably be cheaper. Well, 120. Maybe it won't be cheaper. Let's see how this goes. Go ahead and skip this cutscene. I've already seen myself fly away on an airship 12,500 times. Where am I? Ah, I'm in the airship landing. I'm like right next to Husting Strip. Yes. That is the Royal Promenade, right? And I didn't get it confused with the other one. No, this is the right place. Okay. Whew. Why the names gotta be so confusing, dude? And why has he gotta be all the way on the other side, away from the freaking Aetherite, or the Aethernet shard? Hey, man. Ul'dah, the Gilded City, where one's fortune defines one's worth. I hope some manner of fortune is with us, and that this final leg proves to be as successful as the previous two. Might I suggest descending to the lower level before beginning your recruitment efforts? I do not think the Sultana will take us kindly to poaching from her personal guard. Let us meet back at the Royal Promenade when our respective tasks are complete. Good hunting, Kreed. Aight. So I'll meet him right back here when all's said and done. Let's head on down. A convenient set of stairs that are like right here. Where am I at? Is this the Colosseum? Yeah, the Colosseum. Yeah, let's pop into the... Oh, look. Oh, it's Wildred! Hey! It's this punk-ass little bitch that I kicked his ass and he went running away crying. How you doing? Huh? What? You're the man that came to Little Alamigo looking for that masked devil! Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't? I'd probably be dead, and a whole lot more of my friends besides. We were such fools. Any road, that disaster really got me thinking about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easily I'd been manipulated, and vowed to make myself a more worldly man. So here I am. A new company of champions. And you say it will take me to all corners of the realm? That sounds exactly like the kind of opportunity I need. And don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met in Little Amigo. I've prepared myself to fight the evil I now know is out there. Good! Good! I'm glad, man. He grew up. I'm not crying, there's just onions being cut somewhere. Alright. Let's run over here. This is over in the market strip. Does it mean I get to ask the asshole that was like, no, I'm not going to tell you where the merchant guy is? Oh my god, it is! Oh, what? How am I calling this shit? How do I know? Good lord. Hey, man. Have you come to tell me the news, soldier? Well, I've already heard it. Seems the would-be savior of Ul'dah's refugees went and got himself killed. And not by your hand. He was just as much a pawn as the hapless cast-offs he sought to deceive. That's not why you're here. Ah, you surprised me. You'd be surprised what rumors drift down to Pearl Lane. I know of this glorious new company. Whispers on the street say your organization is funded by corrupt coin, by syndicate money. Say what now? If you think you're recruiting for a just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for. What? Oh, Alphanod, we're gonna have a conversation when we get back. He better not be fucking taking syndicate money. Those are literally the guys that are trying to destroy Ul'dah. What the hell, man? Sintgott! A company that looks to cure the ails of the entire realm? Listen, friend, I can scarce bear complaints of this next stall over, let alone the conundrums of a neighboring nation. True, Bet we could use some merchants, man. Some people with, you know, money and time and influence. Let's run down Pearl Lane, past all the beggars and the homeless people. Weaver's Guild, maybe? Hello? Yellow Moon. Hey, how you doing?
I'm sorry.
Oh wait, it's a chick.
I'm sorry. You wish to recruit me? Is this some new-fashioned manner of propositioning a lady?
First of all, no. No, definitely not. I am not interested in you in the slightest.
Well, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. This lady is spoken for. Have a good day to you, sir.
Wow. Alright. Damn. Tamer of Steeds. Giggity? You've been playing in the stables too long, chick. It took a second to figure out who she was. Orson. Orson. Orson, Orson. Orson. Why does your name sound familiar? Let me see your face. Wasn't she in Camp Drybone? Like Sister Orson? Hello?
Oh, what a happy coincidence. Do you remember me, perchance? I am Orson.
Yeah. I knew it. I called it.
Of the chain Church of Saint Amada. Thank you again for your timely rescue.
You're welcome? The fuck was that all about?
And I must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from preying on Drybone's less fortunate and most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion? Kreed, was it?
No, he's doing his own thing.
Ah, 'tis new companions you seek then. Your proposed organization sounds a powerful force for good, but my place is with the church, with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking.
Thanks. I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Don't I have... Oh, let me sort my inventory. It's becoming a goddamn mess. 39 bronze, 36 silver. Silver is 500? It's 100, so that's 3,900. And that's... 18,000? Gil? Yeah. Huh. I've got a lot of gil on me right now. I am mildly surprised. Oh, I walked right past the Aethernet shard. Let's just go back to the Royal Promenade. Chamber of Rule. I gotta stop by a merchant, repair my gear, and do I need to? Not really. I still should. Let's say Bane's healer. Weird. Weirdo. Hey, Alphina. How many did I actually recruit this time? 1? How fared you, Kreed? What hidden gems did the streets of Ul'dah offer up to your unrelenting gaze? Well, I heard that you're fucking accepting syndicate money, you dick. Huh. A single Alamegan youth. Well, we've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of Eorzea's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless, and the hope that inspires these people was born in no small part from the victories you yourself have earned. Thank you, Kreed. I would not squander the precious gift you have placed in my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. Alright. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultana also graced my trial company with her blessings. Our first wave of recruitment is over, the documents signed, and the finances secured. There is naught to prevent me from taking the next step. Speaking of finances, dude. You are concerned by the Syndicate's involvement, as was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of their contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption. You say that? Naturally, I would prefer to not rely upon outside sources at all, but even my family's substantial coffers could not sustain a venture of this magnitude. And as the rumors and doubts surrounding this enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has had a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust one success at a time. You are so naive. But if you can pull this shit off, that'd be amazing. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone for a united Eorzea. Ha! Pun. Cutscene? Is there gonna be a crash? Aw. Oh.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Kalechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'dah law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Alright, let's get back to the Rising Stones, for fuck's sake. And talk to Alphino about this weird-ass shit. I'm not comfortable with this at all. Thank you all for watching, peeps. If you liked the video, please click that like button, and if you want to see more content from me, your host, Zod19, be sure to click that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!